Welcome back. Last interview of the show. One of South Africa's favorite fitness MVPs, Queen Fitness Mapule Ndlovu, as well as fitness trainer and yoga teacher Wada Hartley, will headline this year's Saturday Night Fitness, taking place next Saturday, the 13th of August, at the Monte Casino Outdoor Events area in Johannesburg. Over 3,000 women of all shapes, all sizes, all fitness levels are expected to attend the South Africa's biggest workout party. Now, to tell us more, we're joined on Zoom by Women's Health Editor Danielle Weekly. To tell us more. Good morning, Danielle. Welcome to Morning Live. I mean, lockdown affected many events, including what used to be Fit Night Out. How did it affect, other sectors that you are involved in?
Well, I mean, I think from an events point of view, obviously not being able to get people together, and I think the fitness industry in particular felt that because whether your little group classes were just a couple of people or these huge big mass participation events, there was no chance of getting people together to really be part of something like that. And that is the joy and the energy of being able to do fitness together, whether it's a running race or a gym class.
Now, for someone who may not know, we're talking about Saturday Night Fitness, South Africa's biggest workout party. What are we talking about here?
So, I mean, the great thing about Saturday Night Fitness is the chance to try a whole lot of different things. I think there is a level of intimidation when you go to a gym and you kind of try your same moves that you always do. You might not be brave enough to try a new class. You think you're going to not be fit enough or feel like an idiot because you don't know the moves. So what we try and do with Saturday Night Fitness is bring a whole lot of different classes together, whether that's yoga, dance, a bit of cardio, some high-intensity interval training. So we mix it all up. They're express classes, so we don't kill you off. And we also try and pull in a whole lot of different trainers that you may have heard of. You may follow some of them on Instagram. You might have seen them around, but you wouldn't necessarily have had the chance to ever experience actually training with them. And I think that's what's so cool about it, is that there's such an amazing energy to those really great trainers to be able to be a part of something like that. And group fitness, for me, is always all about the community. And so to be able to train with that many women in one space where everyone's kind of all shapes and sizes, all fitness levels, but all doing something together is really, really cool. There's an amazing energy to it.
And why does this kind of concept work? And what do you attribute its success to?
I mean, I think for me, the reason why it works is partly that we love the idea of fitness is about community. It really is. So to be able to do that together in such a huge way, there's a massive global trend around kind of what they call the socialization of fitness. So not necessarily kind of doing a race or something, which obviously is huge numbers, but really being able to pull a group of your girlfriends together and go and do a class together, as simple as that, versus doing it on this really grand scale where they're all of you all together. And I think that also, as we get older, and I think particularly as women, we also stop doing those kind of things for ourselves in kind of an active way. I think that we do a lot of book clubs, we do a lot of other things, we go out for a lot of dinners with our girlfriends. We don't necessarily go out and do something like this. And I think that there is such a joy in having all of that, like there's music and lights and cameras and action, but you're actually doing something really active and cool with your girlfriends.
Speak to us about who's on the lineup this year.
Okay, on the lineup, we've got Queen Fitness, as you said, Mapule, one of our MVPs. We absolutely love her high-intensity interval training classes. I mean, she is just a beast. What that woman can do with a skipping rope and a box jump, I mean, we are in awe. So Max is obviously up. She's one of our favorites. Wada Hartley is taking us through a little yoga sunset class. Fitness Icon, who are such a great dance cardio crew that are based in Joburg. Amazing group of guys and girls are doing a dance fitness class. We've got Tammy Rawstrom kicking us off with the workout. She's got a very empowering, very cool, like sort of women's focused thing going in terms of like her motivational speak that she accompanies with fitness. And then we've got Planet Fitness's Brazilian Booty Blast. So yeah, there's a nice mix of things. There's enough time to have a break. There's nice pacing, so you've got kind of softer things like the yoga and then a little bit of maths, and we kind of bounce between dance and cardio. So yeah, it's going to be a great lineup. It always is.
Yeah. I mean, talk to us about also not putting too much or too little, on a day like this so that people get just enough on this day.
Well, I mean, that's exactly it, right? Because you want to actually, the idea is to be able to try a little bit of everything. So you don't want to feel like you've done one class and now you're absolutely done. So we try and keep the classes short. So we say that they're all express classes. We also make sure that none of their classes require any sort of equipment. So you can just come along, bring a mat or a towel or something, but you're not going to need to do anything more than that. We also pace them so that they're great whether you are very fit or whether you're just starting out. And I think often at this time of year, a lot of us are just starting out again and again and again.
Yeah.
It's August and we haven't been doing very much in winter. So I think the idea is just to keep it light and for nobody to feel like there's any pressure. And to be honest, actually, once you get there, you realize there absolutely isn't, because everybody's kind of doing things to their own speed. And I think that's what makes it so great. So you just take it at your own pace. There's lots of opportunity for water breaks. There's lots of chance to just chill if you need to chill. There are lots of other little stands and things. So you can also go and have a little refresh, or you can grab a little something to drink or whatever and just take a moment to watch the crowds. The fact is that the energy is maintained regardless of whether you're actually training or not. So the music and stuff keeps rolling, and that also energizes you. And being surrounded by so many other women doing it is also incredibly energizing. You know, it does kind of keep you going. That's the joy of group fitness.
Yeah. And how is it different from other ones? You know, for people who may have attended the previous ones and attending this one,
Yes.
How is it different?
I mean, I think the difference is really just in the scale of it. I think what we really love about Saturday Night Fitness and in doing all of these things is really supersizing it. But I think for me, the other real point of differentiation is the idea of it being for everybody. Like it's about fitness that takes itself seriously, but not too seriously. You don't have to ever feel intimidated or like you're not part of this club. This is an opportunity for everybody to try a little bit of something and to try something new, and not to feel like their body wasn't built for this, or you wouldn't be able to try this, or you're not fit enough for this. I think that's what it is. It's an incredibly inclusive energy that comes with Saturday Night Fitness. And that, for me personally, is what I love about it. And that's often the feedback that we get afterwards, is people saying like, oh, I wasn't sure like if I'd be able to manage it, or like whether I did, I was just going to pop in and see how it went. And I absolutely loved it, and I love being part of all of that.
And so give us the details. Monte Casino, what are the dates, and what's been the response to ticket sales?
Ticket sales have been good, which is always great for us. I think that a lot of people wait until the sort of final weeks to see what the weather's going to be like, because everybody wants to be doing it in the sunshine and not in a howling gale. But the weather for next week, Saturday, is looking great in Jersey. So it's Monte Casino Outdoor Events Arena in Joburg. It's Saturday, August the 13th. Tickets are available at Quicket. Gates open at 1 o'clock and workouts start at 4. So we kind of go into the early evening.
All right, Danielle, always such a pleasure talking to you. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you.
Women's Health Editor Danielle Weekly speaking to us about this year's Saturday Night Fitness taking place next Saturday, as she said, the 13th of August, Monte Casino Outdoor Events Arena in Johannesburg. All right, time for a few tweets before we say goodbye. Of course, our question of the